This is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Boxing and MMA Show Live. Okay, folks, listen up. I've got somebody, shout out to MiddleEasy.com, okay? It's kind of hard to find this commentary. But, I've been studying Edmond now for about a couple of months. And, at first, when I first, heard of who he was, I used to think that he was just getting judged, unfairly. But I see what, Ronda's mom was talking about. And everything that she said is spot on about this man, okay? She was right, and I think she knew a lot of things that we didn't know. I don't know why Ronda chooses this guy, but let's take a listen at some of the commentary in the corner, okay? Hold on.
Make her miss, miss, miss. Ronda, make her miss.
Okay, so I'm trying to get this right, okay? So make her miss. The instructions weren't very clear. I mean, did anybody know what he was talking about? I know Ronda probably didn't. Would you like for her maybe to slip some of those punches? Would you like Ronda to maybe take a step back out of range so she can maybe attempt to grapple Amanda Nunes at an angle instead of coming straight ahead? Would you like for Ronda to maybe, duck, bend at the waist a little bit? Would you want her to do that? See, he wasn't very specific. Make her miss. Man, that's really poor, guys. That's very poor. Let's see what else he's telling Ronda. Hold on.
She'll fade, be patient. Take your moments.
Okay, so he said, it sounded like he said swift feint. Okay, I've never heard of it. Okay, I mean, do you want her to feint? Okay, and when you want her to feint, do you want her to feint to the body? Would you like her to feint maybe, a leg kick maybe to the body? I mean, what do you see? Swift feint. Pick your moment. Which moment do you want her to pick, man? I mean, come on, dog. Come on, man. I mean, I see what Ronda Mom talking about.
Head movement! Head movement! Head movement! Head movement!
Okay, I get that Ronda's being hit by a lot of punches, and you want Ronda to move her head. Okay, this is all understandable. The problem that I have with this is that this is something that should have been addressed during training camp, okay? And you can actually tell that they were not working on any kind of head movement because, a lot of times when you do stuff in training, it will manifest itself into the actual fight. And you can tell Ronda has always fought this way. She's never moved her head. I don't know. Maybe he should have told her, to step back, and set her up. Okay, set her up for the takedown. That's what he should have been telling her. But let's continue, and let's see what else.
Here we go. Head up! Head up! Heads up!
Hands up.
Catch her! Clinch! Get to the head! Head movement! Good jab! Jab!
Okay, so I get that you want her to put her hands up. You want her to block, okay? These are also things that should have been addressed at training. See, Ronda looked like she was doing things. She was trying to do stuff that they hadn't really done in training. My advice to her at that point, if she was listening, I would have been like, listen, step back, take down. Step back, take down. That was the only option. Or, you know what? Amanda Nunes was wide open for a front kick. And Ronda actually threw it up there, and I thought, oh, okay, she about to kick. But she kind of just abandoned that because she ain't had no confidence in it. I mean, she should have immediately been looking to step back, get out of range, get out of Amanda's range, set Amanda up. Amanda was ripe. She was ready for a takedown because she was charging in. And Amanda just completely put her hands down. And I'm like, man, if Ronda took 3 or 4 steps back, she could have took Amanda to the ground. This advice in the corner was horrible, man. God, let's see what else he's talking about. Hold on.
Move, please. Move, clinch.
Okay, I get that he wants her to clinch, but this should have been a game plan from jump, okay? This should have been a game plan from, the start. It should have been a clinch. They were trying to get into a striking battle with Amanda Nunes, which that was stupid, okay? The training camp should have been spent with him teaching her different ways to take Amanda Nunes down. The camp should have the striking should have been as a decoy because, let's face it, in a year, how much better are you going to get with your striking? It should have been how many different ways can Amanda Nunes hit that canvas. But, clearly in the beginning of the video, you can actually tell that the game plan was to try to stand with Amanda Nunes, which was stupid. Let's really hear what else this guy's telling her or what else he's doing.
Please.
I don't know what he said. I guess it maybe in his language he said F you or so. I don't know what he said, but at this point in time, the fight was pretty much over, man. And we got to start really looking at this guy. Okay, I mean we got to look at this guy. We got to look at him, and I'm gonna tell you, man, this guy has done a poor job the last two fights, and nobody really paid him any attention because when Ronda was winning, nobody really thought to really what is he telling her. But Mom had already picked up on this. Even when Ronda was winning, Mom had predicted that all this would happen. She said that, you know what, he's going to get her hurt or she's going to lose, and, then you'll actually see how terrible a coach this guy really is. And that's what Mom said. But let's kind of, I guess, let's gauge and let's really see, I guess, the last, like Edmond's frustration, because this kind of tells a story. And Ronda's mom said that Edmond was using her. And pretty much the payday is coming to an end for Edmond, okay? He'll get this last payday, but I think that's it. And hopefully, yeah, just listen to what he's saying right here. Good grief.
Move, brother, move! Fuck!
God, dog. Okay, man. Well, you can kind of tell, man. He's pretty much frustrated. But y'all, I just want to throw something. And this part, there's no substantial to this, but I start wondering, why does Ronda remain with this guy? Why does she still stay? Like, I can't get why she stays. Why is she staying with him? It don't make sense, y'all. It really does not make any kind of God-given sense, okay? It doesn't. Why is she staying? And, and I think, and at first I was like, well, do they have a relationship going on? Like, is he secretly, smashing on the side? Like, I really started to begin to think that maybe they got something going on outside of her and Travis, and I started thinking, maybe, what's the deal? But then I started thinking, maybe she really cares about him. Like, maybe she genuinely cares about him as a person. And I think maybe that might be one of the reasons why, she's not making an effort to ditch this guy. Like, literally, I think maybe she feels bad that, he had to go bankrupt and he's got some financial issues going on. He's got a lot of stuff going on, too, as well. And I think Ronda deep down kind of feels bad. And I think maybe in the back of her mind, she really wants to help him. And she feels sorry for him because all the criticism that he's been getting. But, and then, too, maybe he was one of those people, man, when she was going through what she was going through, a suicide. Maybe he was right there the whole time, And maybe they both genuinely care about each other, I don't know. But it just seems odd, And I started thinking, those are my modalities. Well, is he smashing her? Because, I mean, who would stay? Because clearly, I think Ronda know more than he knows. And that's bad. And even, she was saying, well, I got a coach that he's strong in one area and I'm strong in another area. So that's why we work out so well. I'm not saying that as a coach you have to know all the areas fluently, but you have to know enough about each area if you're trying to really coach somebody in mixed martial arts. I give Mike Winkeljohn a hard time, but the man does know something about takedowns. And what he doesn't know, he's got a coach that helps him with takedowns. I mean, that's what you do, okay? When you don't have something, you have a team. You have a team, and I'm sure maybe he does have a wrestling coach there, maybe. I mean, what I'm telling y'all is I don't know 1,000 things about Edmond, okay? But what I've researched and what I've been looking up and reading his background, this guy shouldn't be coaching. He shouldn't be coaching Ronda. I mean, honestly and truthfully, this guy's horrible. He's horrible, okay? And I agree with Ms. DeMars. I agree with her and her assessment of the whole situation. But and then again, when people say Ronda's mentally weak, this is an example of mental weakness. Like, she can't leave this dude. And she's going to have to, if she wants to continue in mixed martial arts. Edmond got to go. It's a necessary evil. I know she like him. He's a good person to her. But Edmond got to go, and that's just the way that is. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. Subscribe.